Alright, here we go. Todd Marsh and Loy Long. And it looks like Loy has won this leg. So here we have another couple of excellent players, two very different styles of play. We'll see which style prevails. Those balls didn't spread out, didn't spread very nice. Nestled that cue ball in there nicely. So yes, we are playing 3-foul today.
Yes, we are.
I wasn't sure. I was wondering that before. Wasn't sure.
I get this board updated. Yep.
Oh yeah, our online brackets. We do have online brackets. They might be lagging behind a little bit, but we'll get them updated momentarily.
Stand one over here, right?
Yes, you did.
I didn't write that on the main board. I gotta put that up there. Submit, and I had another one that finished. Nope, 3, that's it. Okay. There you go.
Alright, online brackets are updated.
No. This could be an interesting match. And, Boys just got ball in hands. You gonna play a billiard on this with the backup safety?
Maybe, or possibly just going for just a straight up 3-foul. Or maybe both. He might be doing the two-way shot here. I mean, he was doing the two-way. Or maybe he was just shooting the one in the side and trying to get a breakout.
Oh no, look at that he's ended up with.
And
is that the 2 down? No, it's a 6 down table. It's just the 3 is next.
yeah, the 3's next.
Oh, good hit. Almost.
Yeah,
almost carrying the 9.
Yeah, cue ball was kind of going in that direction a little bit. So Kim Jones is no longer in the commentator's booth. I'm joined again by my lovely wife, Sherry Ross.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Trying to keep all the pool players happy. It's a really tough job. You will go gray or bald doing it.
Trying to keep all the pool players happy? That's
yes.
Exercise in futility.
Yeah, I know. It's not the definition of insanity. It makes you insane.
So he's going to bank this 3 up, try to get that cue ball behind the 6 for a safety. No, he's just going for the shot.
He's straight out going for the shot. Oh, he's trying to get the rack out of there. We're brand new. They sit pretty flat. I have to talk to them about that.
About what? They sit too flat?
No, they sit the rack on the cable over there for the cameras on the cord.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, that should be fine. Looks like Moy has a 4-9 combo here.
I'm being threatened. How are things going? How was that match? Under an hour for, or just at an hour for that first match?
Yeah, Stan kind of ran away with that match.
Yeah, I saw the first few games.
Yeah, it started out close. They were trading games back and forth, and then Stan ran a few wrecks in a row, and then Ron, when he did come to the table, didn't have much to work with, and he was struggling a little too from sitting in his chair.
That'll do it to you.
Gotta get a bounce, and that looks pretty good. It looks like you could probably play this 7 past the 9. Oh, he just scratched.
Uh-oh, that's not good. I think Moy will get out from here.
You're going to go out on a limb and make that prediction? Well, he's playing the combo. He's playing the combo.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he isn't. He just...
Psych! You guys thought I was going to play that 9.
Yeah, he's like that.
Funny guy, that little one. Look at that. Nope. See, I told you he was going to get out.
And you're so clairvoyant.
I'm good at that.
Alright, first game to Loy. So after about roughly 2 a.m. or so, the noise should start to die down a little in here.
Yeah. Then we get to go home after that. Fortunately, it'll be late, and we just turn everything off and go home, maybe.
Well, shh, don't tell everyone. He's hit those hard, but has not really got a good spread again, really.
Yeah.
Better than last game, but they didn't move very much.
Well, we are using the magic rack, so the balls should be tight.
Should be.
You do sometimes have to touch them in with your fingers, and some people don't do that. Just tap them easy with your fingernail or something. Some people don't do that. Don't know that they have to, or don't think they do, or something. Alright.
So Todd's in a bit of a predicament here. Is he, what's he do here?
I've seen Mike Siegel, I think it was Mike Siegel shoot this shot back in 1990 something. And he actually played the 9 ball. And he didn't think, or no, it was off of the rail, behind the ball, and he played the 9 ball. It was a pretty cool shot. Todd elected the safe. Let it curve a little bit and make the 9. I'm always going to play it safe here. It's a pretty creative save.
That's a creative safety. I did not see that one coming.
It was such a small window for it too, and you hit it perfect. It looks like Todd can't get down deep enough on that side rail that the one's by to kick at it, so he's going to go a couple.
Well, I think he could. I think he just doesn't like it.
Possible scratch, and the ball's a lot big. Oh, he's going to shoot it. The ball's a lot bigger going at it, the 2 or the 3 rails too, right? I think so.
Well, he hasn't left any easy shots for Loy.
No, he hasn't.
I mean, he could probably bank this cross side and flip the cue ball up table, maybe.
I think he might have been going 2 rails with that 9 ball.
So it looks to me like he's hooked. Yeah, he's kicking at this, so yeah, he's hooked. So if he does make this 1, he's gonna have a hard time getting a shot on this 2.
Is that ball in hand? It is.
It is. So he's gonna slide under the 2 ball.
Shoot, slide under it, shoot at the same corner. And he didn't. So he's got a little angle. He can follow to the rail and back out.
Back out.
Yeah.
Perfect.
To the 4 here, is he going to draw it back?
So I think he's going to just pop it to the rail and stay high of the 6 and high of the 5. Okay.
Wow. Nice little stroke you put on the ball there. There it is.
Yeah. Well, he's not left anything easy for Todd again. 5 blocks to cross side. At least it looks like it does. So you can probably thin off to the right side of the 4, try to get that cue ball to this side rail and then back up to the end. It's not really what he wanted.
Dan Rui's here too, so I think he's could possibly be considered a pro.
Was he 3 railing at that 9?
Loy Long? He would never.
Unless he thought he could make it. Or at least had at least a 30% chance.
Sometimes his style works for him really well, and other days it doesn't. Todd's going to back up distance and push that 6 ball. He's going to be careful it doesn't end up on the side rail. Or just make the 6 and send the 5 down the table for a shot. He could have been in trouble if both of those went.
I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this 8 ball over here. Well, if he gets a good angle on the 7 ball or the cue ball to the left of the 7, he could probably run the cue ball into the 8 ball after making the 7. That's one possibility. Of course, he could try the position on that 8 up in the corner. And he's hooked himself. Alright, going for the 2-rail, and has not left anything easy for Lloyd. Even if Lloyd were to make this shot, which is not an easy shot, I don't think the 8 went by the 9. So it looks like Todd can try to kick behind the 7 and try to stick the cable behind the 9. It looks to me that's available to him. And that's what he's attempted to do. Well, I think it may have leaked out a little. He just caught that point. If he would have just missed that point, that cue ball would have come up perfect 38. And he tried to cut this in, and it looks like Todd has a shot. That's really close. Well, he's shooting it like he has a shot. Came up just a little short. Got a thin cut in front of him here. Nice shot. Tied up, 1 apiece. And I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back. So, looks like Lloyd's in the middle of running out here. He's got a nice layout in front of him. Pop that over quite nicely. You can just roll for just a couple inches, or you can roll to the rail and back out. He'll probably draw this back as opposed to following 2 rails. Alright, as long as he's not straight in, then he's good, and he's not straight in, so I'll just pop this off. Some bottom right English will come across for a 9. Ooh, he didn't get as much on that cue ball as he needed. I think he's going to go for this bank. I don't think he's going to try to play safe. He went for the bank. Did 2 rails get there? No. He's left it right in front of the pocket. All right, 2-1 Todd. Todd's break again. He's hit those nicely. Made ball in the break. Got a nice spread. The only problem is that 2-ball. Does not have an easy shot on it. Now, because the 4-ball is up table, he may just go ahead and go for this bank on the 2-ball. Not entirely a free shot, but relatively low risk. If he misses the 2, there's a lot of balls between the 2-ball and cue-ball. And if he makes it, he can have a reasonable chance of having a shot on this 4. So I think he's going to go for this bank on the 2. I don't think he's going to play safe. No, I think he was just going for a straight up safe there. And Lloyd has a couple of options here. He's almost certainly going to attempt the safety. He can either come off to the left or the right of the 4. Either one would work. I think I like the left side. He liked the right side. And it looks like Todd can see this 2-ball. It's a bit of a thin cut. Let's let the cue ball go back and forth a couple times. Nice shot. Pretty good speed. Now trying to come back across the table for that 5-ball. If he can avoid that 6, great. If not, he may have to slow roll this ball in and shoot that 5 into that upper left corner between the 7 and 8. If he can avoid the 6, then yeah, it would be much easier just to come across the table if he were finding the upper right. And he was able to avoid the 6. Nice shot. He's got a good shot on the 5. So, and this looks, from here it looks like he can avoid the 8. Looks like he can miss the 8 to the left and come out for a shot on the 6 in the side, which he's done. And this, I like drawing this back. I'd rather shoot this in that upper left corner rather than the bottom left corner. I think that makes getting on the 8-ball easier. Looks like he may have got pretty straight on this. If that's the case, then he can just roll forward for the 8 inside. And that should be all she wrote for this game. And Lloyd gives it to him. Alright, I am back. Looks like Lloyd has a shot on this one. Navigating between these balls to get a shot on the 2 is a little bit tricky. And he's over 51. Now this 2 ball doesn't really have a pocket. He may have to, he may be forced to play position for a 2-man combo here. Doesn't look like, maybe that 2 does go by the 7. If it goes by the 7, you can just drop the rail for the 2 in that corner. Well, he may shoot that 2 past the 7 and billiard into the 9 here. Nice shot. So Todd Marsh used to play a lot of pool around here, and he hasn't been playing much lately. Looks like he's made 2 balls on this break, and well, he has a shot on the 2. It's kind of a bit of a long shot. 4 balls next. So getting position on the 4 isn't too tough. You just got to make this ball. That was a nice shot. He's left himself kind of tough on his 4, and getting to the 5 ball is really the tricky part here. If he cuts this on the side, that cue ball is going to be going up and down table. It's hard to avoid the 7 if you want to use some right English on it to try to get to this side of the table. That 7 ball's in the way. If you just want to cut it with center ball, then you really got to play the speed for a narrow window in this 5. It might even be easier just to shoot this in the corner and draw it. Which that is what he's elected to do. That was a nice shot, a nice stroke on that. Not out of the woods yet, this is not an easy shot. So I think he's just going to try to cut this 5 in and just try to slow his cue ball down a bit for the 6 in the same corner. And that is what he's attempted. Just barely missed that. So now what else he'll just make this 5, and he's going to have pretty much automatic position on the 6. Just a hair of right English, just to stay comfortably away from the 6. That's perfect. Looks like that 8 goes in the side. Well, it is pretty close. Alright, so same thing again. As long as this 8 does go on the side, then that looks pretty pretty standard here. Just pop off just a couple inches for the 7 in that bottom right corner. And he has just a little bit of angle on the 7, so that means that's actually a good thing. That means the cue ball is going to end up closer to the 8, making for an easier shot, whether he chooses to shoot this on the side or the corner. Alright, nice shot. Todd wins that game. Goes up 5-1. Good solid breaks. Made the ball on the break. Well, you can see the one. Doesn't look like. I don't know. Does that one go by the 9? Possibly. I mean, you could probably. Just try to put the cue ball and the 1 ball on opposite sides of that 7 ball, leaving a 1-9 combo for himself, hoping to get ball in hand on it. I think he's going to try to cut this in and come around. Oh, he's playing 9. I was not expecting that, and he's left it pretty easy for the play. And I was not expecting him to go for this 9. Alright, Lloyd wins that game. Yeah, we do have some good matches coming up for the streaming table tonight. Still, I think the next match after this one is going to be Eddie Mataya and Luke Thomas. That should be a good match, and I think we have. Another good match scheduled for this table tonight too. And I gotta go look that one up. We do have a couple of good matches coming up, so stay tuned. Alright, and obviously the main problem in this rack is going to be that 4 ball. Looks like he may have just enough angle we can kind of stun this 3 ball over to try to get on the backside of that 4. And I think that may have been what he was trying to do. And end up hitting that 3 too full. but he's opened it up nicely for Todd. As long as that 7 goes by the 8. If 7 goes by the 8, then Lloyd's definitely in trouble this game. Todd's been struggling with the speed of this table all match so far. And that worked out quite nicely for him. He's able to recover from that. Looks like he can draw to the side rail and back out for the 7 into that upper right corner. I don't think he's going to try to draw back for the 7 on the side. I think he's just going to go to the rail and back out, leaving it for the corner. Oh, he wanted that. He put a nice stroke on that and came across it for the other side. That's a nice shot. And he's now officially out of trouble. Alright, good out by Todd. Came up short on that 4 ball, but he was able to recover from it, and from there he was able to stay in line and was able to run him out, which is important. Things don't always go according to plan. Sometimes you have to improvise. Todd stepped up to the refreshment counter to get something to drink. Oh, here he comes. Todd's been hitting them pretty good. Balls haven't always been spreading out as nicely as he'd like, but he's been hitting them pretty hard. Just because it's magic rack doesn't mean you're not allowed to check the rack. So Todd's probably going to can he just bank this 2 ball straight up table and put in the cue ball over behind the 4? Does he have a shot on these 2? I think that 2 does go by the 4, so there's a shot. He might. That was a very nice shot. Well, I don't think that 7 goes by the 9, so he's had a tough shot on the 3, but all he has to do is make the 3. He doesn't have to do anything special. The cue ball's going to come across, leaving him a nice shot on the 4 with easy access to the 5. The problem is this 7 ball. I mean, the 7-9 billiard doesn't look too bad, and I think that may have been on his mind too. His mind may not have been entirely on that 3 ball. He may have been trying to think about too much there, maybe. I don't know. So I'm not sure what Lloyd has in mind for this 7 ball. at this opposite-handed. And the way he shot that, I think he was trying to come between the 7 and 9 and for a position on the 7. I think he just tried to split the balls in two. The way he hit that, that's what it looked like he was trying to do. But now he's in trouble. He's a nice safety. Todd's looking at this side pocket. That's, I don't know if he can shoot straight at this to cut it in. It looks like he's shooting straight at it. Looks like he has a, no, he was trying to. And he got a good hit and a safety. How do you like that shot? How do I like that? Oh, and that was a nice, nice shot there by Lloyd. Controlled that ball nicely. So Todd may try to come 2 rails off the side of the 7 into the 9, and I think that's what he was attempting there. So now this is pretty wide open now. And I am now being joined in commentator's booth here by Rebecca Eastley. How you doing, Rebecca?
I'm doing great. Kevin, how are you?
Hanging in there. I'm going to turn you up just a little.
Okay. All right. Looks like Lloyd just put one away. Sat down just in time.
Yeah, he's, I think he's going to try to make a comeback here.
And that is the Magic Rack from CSI that they're using?
Yes, I believe CSI donated these.
Wonderful. Thank you, CSI.
Indeed. Thank you. It should speed up the tournament. 1, you'll have less people just bickering over the rack, and 2, it seems like you know, the racks break open better, so that leads to more runouts. So all in all, it should speed up the tournament.
I favor the Magic Rack. It does make it speeds things up.
Oh, especially on 7-foot tables. 7-foot tables, you make like 3 balls every break.
3?
You make at least 2.
I think you're gonna have to show me where you break from, Kevin.
It's almost impossible.
No.
It's almost impossible not to make a ball with the Magic Rack on the 7-foot tables.
And poor Roy launched the cue ball off the table there.
Yeah, he didn't hit those very squarely.
Okay, looks like the guys are taking a break.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
See what's going on in the
let's
rest of the room?
see what's going on in the rest of the world. What's going on back here? Oh, looks like someone bumped my camera. That's the thing. I never know which way this camera's going to be pointed whenever I switch to it. It's always pointed in a different direction.
Well, it keeps it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is this Rowan and who?
I can't tell.
Well, I know the one in orange is Rowan. Oh, someone just bumped the camera again.
Well, since the players are taking their break, I'm going to run over to that camera and straighten it back out. Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right, thank you, Kevin. This is quite a turnout here for the Bill Cress Memorial. It was a wonderful opening with Harry Plattis giving a nice, very nice eulogy, and Rosie, Bill's sister, said some emotional words, and they're very, very happy that so many people came out to honor Bill at this tournament.
I guess I probably could have straightened it a little more, but good enough. I'll move it some more next time I go over there. Next time someone knocks it over or something.
That would be something to see, that just go tilt.
The world is turning on its side. What's going on?
Oh, Julie Valdez is here. Wonderful.
Yes, she is. And Suana, Cindy Sleva, and several women whose names I don't know.
Marnie Teague is here.
Yes, she is.
Oh, for you, those of you who aren't here, you may not know that there is a raffle going on for the Dave Jones Q.
I heard a rumor of a raffle.
Yes, and it's going to be running all weekend till Sunday, and they're going to draw that at the end, just before the final match.
Can people buy tickets online?
I don't think they can buy them online, but if you're in the area and you know someone that's coming here, you can send some money with them and buy a ticket.
Do you have to be a player in the tournament to buy tickets?
No. Anyone can buy a ticket.
Tickets are $10 each? How much are they?
I believe they are.
$10 each. Okay.
And a portion of the proceeds are being donated to Bill Cress's family.
It's an excellent cause.
Yes, it is.
Someone might have to go chase up some players.
I know. I see one of them coming back.
All right, well, here comes Loy. Looks like Loy went to go find Todd.
Fairly easy layout for someone of Todd Marsh's caliber. Especially having...
Alright, let's have a look here. Oh yeah, this is a pretty nice layout. The only problem ball is that 5 ball, and that 4 ball is right there to make it not such a problem. So, well, he came up a little short on this 2 ball, but it's not too bad. He can work with this. He can draw over to the side rail and back out for the 3 in the same corner.
And that's exactly what he did.
He's hit that pretty good.
Well, he's not straight in. He's got some nice angle to come right back over to the 4 and line up for that 5 on the side rail.
Yeah, he can draw this back straight towards the 4, or he can follow forward to the opposite side and back out towards the middle of the table.
I favor following.
Yeah, it's easier to do it that way.
Less chance for error. And he has left that fairly straight in. He just has to tap that ball in.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave it perfectly straight on the 5. Just a little bounce off the rail. I don't think he wants to bounce straight up. I think he's going to want to use a little bit of right English on this, because I think he's going to want to draw it back just a little so that he has angle on the 6 ball to come around the 8.
Ball almost hopped.
So yeah, he's up himself a little bit of angle on the 6, so he can come around the 8 and into the same pocket as the 6. Oh, I don't think he hit that the way he wanted to, but he's okay.
But now he's got to work to get back up from that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I look for him to
come 3 rails.
3 rails, not withdraw, with follow. So to the end rail and then to this bottom rail. So maybe with just a hint of a touch of inside English, like center or left. Oh, he just decided to just come up one rail straight up.
Well played.
That works.
Yeah.
All right, good out for Todd.
And the score to 73.
We have some more good matches coming up tonight after this one, so don't go away when this match is over.
That's unfortunate for Todd.
Unfortunate and uncharacteristic. He's been controlling the cue ball pretty well on his breaks.
But that gives Loy another opportunity. And
So Loy's got to capitalize here. Now he can choose to stay, to the right of the 3 ball for the 2 ball, or he can come across it like that. Either way would have worked. He preferred this way.
hit that a little strong. Got himself a little bit of a back cut.
Yep. Probably going to kill a little bit of inside English. Just cut that nicely. Unfortunately, brush the 3 ball there, making this a much more difficult shot. This is a really difficult shot. And he's just going to place it. Well, he's left a sliver for Todd. If Todd so chooses, he could cut at this. I don't know if he will so choose. He may try to kick behind the 3, sending the 3 up table, and trying to stick him behind the 6, maybe.
I favor a save on this one.
And that's what he did. Kick behind the 3, get him behind the 6. Very nice shot. And he didn't really leave an easy kick on that side of the table for a kick at the 3-9. So I think Lloyd's going to have to kick to the right side
2 rails.
Looks like he's going to go 2 rails. Okay, good hit. It's a good hit, and looks like he's left a pretty good shot for Todd here. It's a little straighter than. Yeah, it's going to have to really kind of put something on this ball to come back out for the 5 ball. But Todd's got a good stroke. He's capable. That's about how hard he had to hit it.
And he was working really hard to get back into 5.
Well, this is like that shot on the 3 ball. He just had a shot at go, except when the cue ball was closer to the side.
Well, shorter distance, but Loy has almost the exact same angle.
Right. Looks like he's cutting with it. Is he going to get behind this ball?
Oh, he got it on 11. Yes, he did.
Alright, so I think he's probably just going to come rail first across the top of the 3, soft. He's trying to make something happen.
Is that going to go into that?
No. And though I can see it.
I do not like where that 7 is.
Well, fortunately, that 6 ball's right there to make getting position on the 7.
So he would want to use a cue ball in the middle of the table-ish.
Yeah, like right about here.
That's a really good spot. I like that spot.
That's pretty good. He just doesn't want to end up straight in on the 6. He needs a little bit of angle to come back out for the 8. Like so. That's perfect. And he just barely got on the correct side of the 8 to make it easy to get back to the 9.
And the first drawback, and relatively easy shot for Loy on the 9. Did not want to jinx it.
Alright, well, he's fighting back.
And making this a match.
Yep.
Not a runaway.
Well, meanwhile, we got Stan playing on bar box behind us. Like a real bar box, like a valley table, not a diamond 7-foot, but this is an actual valley bar box.
There are still a few of those around.
Alright, did he make anything?
No,
he did not. But he
the
doesn't.
6 and the 7 flirted with that side, but otherwise
didn't leave anything.
2 odd clusters, though. Very odd formation. I see a push coming.
You see a push out in Todd's future? Gonna go out on a limb on you and make this wacky off-the-wall prediction?
I like to try.
So Lloyd could try to thin off the right side of the one ball, trying to get the cue ball behind that 4, 6, 8, 5 bunch of balls over there.
That big wall of balls over there. It's a very nice safety.
He may also try to hit the one ball full, banking it up tables, following the cue ball past that 2-3. Or he may just shoot the 1-9 combo.
Well,
alrighty then.
That was a long, tough shot. By no means a wired combo.
You can't make it if you don't get it moving.
No.
Can't win if you don't play, that type of thing.
Heck of a shot.
Indeed. So how's our stream doing out there, internet world? Is our video looking good? Our audio sounding good?
Is our chat froze up here?
No, I think our viewers fell asleep.
Oh, okay. It did.
Oh, it did freeze up. Okay. Oh, this is not the last match for tonight. No. Maybe a little bit behind in answering questions.
Hi, Susanna. We just refreshed our chat. Good observation, Suzanne. Are you talking about Loy? Because
Really?
I've noticed that as well, too.
Loy doesn't stay down? I never noticed.
Watch. He pops right up.
Alright, so Loy was trying to play safe there. His left Todd either a thin cut on this 3 or he could try to play safe back on him. Not sure which he's going to choose. He may choose to actually go for this shot because he figures maybe if he misses it, he might leave the 3 ball behind those balls, not leaving a shot for Loy.
Wow.
Okay. So I know Loy owns a jump cue.
I was just going to say jump cues are allowed in this tournament.
I've seen him use them before, and he is getting his.
Goody, we get to go airborne. A screech of a phenolic tip.
I think I like this one better. Alright, that was a nice hit, and looks like he may have left him safe here. Yes, he has. That's a good outcome.
A little love never hurt anybody.
Probably a better outcome than actually making the ball.
Good point. Todd is looking at the different angles for the kick. And a single rail kick is going to be very difficult at this 3. I think a 2-railer would be better.
Yeah, he may try to kick soft 2 rails, trying to hook him with the 9 maybe. He may hit it hard, try to move some balls around.
Ooh. Ouch.
Just a bit outside. Yeah, I believe this 5 does go by the 6. If it doesn't, then he's got a problem here. Especially with the angle he has on this 4. And he's playing position on it, so it must go. See, he didn't jump up. He just steered it in. All right. Well, he closes the gap. He's within 1 game now. I wonder if Stan's playing for anything over here on this table behind us.
Pardon?
I wonder if Stan is playing for anything on this table behind us.
In a pool room? Oh man. Boy, he is hitting those hard, but...
It's hitting them hard, but the balls aren't really reacting all that great. Meanwhile, these balls are spread out quite nicely. The only problem is this 2 ball, but that 2-4 is... It's not easy, but it's not that hard. When you're over the 7, it makes it a little more difficult. And that cue ball is going to be heading towards that 8 ball. He doesn't want to get behind the 8. So he hit it hard enough to make sure that didn't come into play.
And left himself an angle to get back over for the 3 with a little bit of extra weight.
Yeah, it's a little thin on this 2 ball, so he's able to handle that just fine.
Perfect
and now
speed.
From here,
he does need to get on the other side of that 5 ball.
yeah, I don't think that actually that 6 might go by the 7. If he goes by the 7, then oh, but he did come up short on that 5.
This could be an extreme back cut, but it is possible. It is off that rail.
Yeah, it's not frozen, but it's. It could have been a little better on this.
Yes.
That was a thin cut. And okay. Got himself another, just a little bit of a tester. He's probably going to We'll follow straight across the 1 rail for the 7 into the same corner as the 6. And he overcut that.
Oh, and he's not happy with himself after that.
No, I don't imagine. Just a little bit, so he's probably going to draw this to the end rail and then to that side rail. And probably going to draw 2 rails out of there towards the 8.
And hopefully not hit the 9.
Oh, okay, so he didn't have as much angle as it looked. He could have. It looked like he had more angle than that. Oops.
Nope. So he jumped up. Suzanne's right. And he whips his arm around. But he's making
All right, Loy ties it up. He's come back from the dead almost. He was down. Was it 7-3?
Right?
I think he was down 7-3, right? He
Yes,
just won 4 games in a row.
So what did he do when he went on that break? Because that's about when the tide turned for him. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, we hit him hard, controlled the cue ball nicely, but yeah, those balls just didn't move. You know, I would be checking the rack. I don't care if it is a magic rack. Well, you can loose rack with a magic rack.
There is if you.
It's just not as easy to.
No. He's awful close to that 1, but he can play both the 1 and the 2 in that bottom corner.
Does that 1 go by the 2?
I think it does.
Well, he's not shooting at it, so he doesn't like it. Well, he tied up the 3 ball.
Ooh, so now the 6 and the 7 and the 3 and the 8 are.
So that's going to make for. I don't think this is going to be a quick game.
No. I think you're right. A little bump.
He loosened up the 3 a little.
Everyone is having a great time here at the Bill Cress Memorial.
Yep, got a great turnout. Everyone's having a good time.
Studying where to leave that cue ball for the 2. So he can
if he just rolls forward a couple inches for the 2 in the side, the cue ball's going to end up towards the middle of the table after he makes the 2. From there, he can play safe off the 3 if he chooses. If he leaves himself enough angle, he might be able to cut it in. He didn't like the side. He preferred the corner.
He has a slight angle, but he's going to still hit about 3/4 of the ball. So he's going to have to put some action on it. Some right-hand English.
Yeah, you can just follow to the rail and back over to the center of the table. I think he was trying to draw into the. He was trying to draw into the 3-ball. I think.
Now, the safety for me here would be to just barely tap that and, well,
I don't think you could make the 3 past the 8 without touching it, so I think he really
I would have
chose to
shot a safe there. I would have shot the 3 and parked the cue ball behind the 8-ball. It had the right angle. But, looks like Todd shot a safe right back, and Roy might be getting out his jump cue again.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Now, isn't it dangerous to jump up when the object ball is that close to the rail in fear of jumping off the table?
A little bit. Yeah, it's not as bad when the ball you're jumping over is close to the cue ball, so that means you don't have to hit it as hard. And so you can slow it down a lot by the time it gets to the 3-ball, like that.
Very good.
So by hitting it not too hard and jumping with some draw, it'll slow down the cue ball quite a bit after it lands. So Todd still has a bit of a mess to deal with here.
It is 6, 7, 8.
I don't know if he's going to play safe again on this 3.
I think he's eyeballing this 4-ball combo. Wouldn't that be something?
Well, that would be adventurous, but I don't know if that's what he's looking at.
No, I think he's looking more at a safe.
Maybe trying to put the cue ball behind the 5-ball, banking the 3-ball, shooting the 3-ball to the end rail and towards the 9. With the cue ball, following the cue ball down so it's behind the 5. That's one possibility. Hopefully leaving a 3-9 lined up so that if he does get ball in hand...
I favor hitting the left-hand side of this 3-ball and sending it over to the other side.
No, that ball's leaked. That's leaked out. He's left on the shot.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, he was trying to get that cue ball right in there between that 6 and 8. He was trying to put him in all kinds of jails. Well, that ball wiped its feet on the way in.
And I see a breakout coming.
Yeah, he pushed that 5-ball over there quite nicely for this breakout. Except by hitting it that hard, he hit the 6-ball instead of the 7 or the 8, which is really what he wanted to hit. He really needed to hit that 7 or 8. He's just hitting the 6, doesn't touch the 7 or 8, and we're still messed up. So if he would hit that softer, I think he could have pushed it into that into the 7 or the 8.
Well,
meanwhile,
I predict he's going to play for this combo.
Well, he may try to shoot this in the corner and try to draw into the 7-8, which...
No, he did not.
Alright, well, it looks like Todd has another safety in front of him here. Just knocking that 6 ball to the other side of the balls, following the cue ball behind the balls. We're just trying to lay the cue ball up onto the 7 is another possibility. He doesn't really like the angle.
Cosmo 8 likes the camera angles.
Thank you.
And he got it.
There you go, and he's frozen on here, so the 1 rail is out of the question. There's a minimum of 2 rails here.
Oh, and he got it.
He did.
Luckily.
Just caught a piece of it, but if that 6 goes in the side, then that's going to be... Well, that'll leave a shot on the 7, but then he's going to have to probably just brush off of the 8 ball, pushing it to the end rail to shoot the 8 past the 9. So from the camera, it looks like the 6 is makeable, though it's deceiving. Sometimes what looks easy on camera looks a lot more difficult when you're at the table, and vice versa. Alright, and he's got a nice angle here to, he's probably just going to he's just going to try to hit he's just going to try to move that 8 ball towards the end rail while following the cue ball, so he has a shot for that 8 into that upper right corner past the 9. I don't think he's going to hit this hard. I think he's going to shoot this with foul. Okay. Like so. That's almost perfect. So he didn't really have any choice but to run into the 9, so he just needed to control where the ball was going so that he would have a shot afterwards, which he's done pretty well. He's almost straight on this 9 into the corner. It's a long distance, so it's not easy, but I figured him to make this. Whoa! He made it.
And he, how does that happen?
You hit it hard, that's how it happens.
That side pocket spit that ball right back out.
Well, he did fire it in there at about Mach 3. Alright, Todd's break was on the hill. Did he make one?
Yes.
Didn't leave much of a shot on the 1, unfortunately.
No. He did make 2.
Alright, so I look for Todd to play some type of safety here. He can either try to come off the left side of the 1, trying to get that cue ball back behind that 3, which is kind of difficult.
I favor putting the 1 up at the top.
That's the other
rail.
That's the other possibility. Trying to get him behind the 7 ball, trying to get the cue ball up behind the 7, but it's a smaller target to hit, so that's not all that easy either. And if you miss, if you don't quite get there, there's a good chance you're going to pretty much leave him straight into that corner. So let's see what he prefers. All right, he's going for option A. And he's hit that pretty nicely. Okay, he's eliminated just the straight on one rail kick. The 3 and 6 are in the way, blocking the straight one rail. He may choose.
Grabbed his jump kick.
Yeah, he's probably going to do a jump kick, or he may just jump straight at it. Looks like he's just going to jump straight. I thought he might do like a.
He must be able to see the side of it past that 7.
Right. He almost made that ball.
He almost did. Wow.
And he's left it safe.
Ooh. Ouch. So Todd is
So it looks like he's going to try to kick behind at 2 rails, trying to send the one ball up table is difficult because that 5 ball is going to be in the way for that. He may try to come off the side of the one, come 2 rails and then off the side of the one, trying to send the cue ball back up table past the 4 and 3, trying to play safe that way. But I think he's just going to try to hit the one full and try to kick the one up table. Alright, he's left him safe.
Yes, he did.
Oh, we're joined by TV Mike. Hey, TV Mike. TV Mike, live streamer extraordinaire.
Yes. Looks like he is getting ready to do or his stream company is getting ready to do a tournament in Pennsylvania. Boy, there is a lot of racket right here, isn't there?
Well, there's a lot of racket everywhere. There aren't any quiet spots anywhere in this pool hall right now.
It is packed.
Yeah. Meanwhile, that was a nice shot Lloyd just made there.
All right, we're back.
So now he's nicely in line, and well positioned to run out this rack and tie it up. And from here, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just follow down to the end rail, probably leave a little bit of angle to come back up towards the middle of the table. It's okay. So from here, you'll probably just follow 2 rails. I think I might prefer not following 2. I might prefer just to come one rail straight up. So that way you're.
That's what he chose.
That way it's easier to stay on the correct side of the 8 so that you can shoot the 9 in the same pocket as the 8. There you go, there's a corner pocket over there, right? Alright, just checking.
He likes to get a little close to his work. Okay, we have a hill-hill match.
Alrighty. Hill, Lloyd's breaking, hopefully for the win.
Yes, we know who you are, TV Mike. We see your posts every day on Facebook.
AZ Billiards. The pool world is a small world.
It is. And keep the posts coming, TV Mike.
Indeed.
Okay. Okay, so once again, Loy did not pocket a ball on the break.
No balls on the break. Got a weird cluster over here on the side. He killed that cue ball nicely. So he's perfect on this 2. The 3's there. If he can make this 4 in the side, that pretty much opens up that cluster, because once that 4 is gone, the 6 ball will go into that upper right corner, and then the 7 and 8 are easy from there. But getting from the 4 to the 5 to the 6, that is tricky, especially since I don't think that 5 goes by the 9. So he has to leave himself angle on the 4 to come across table for that 5 into that upper right corner. So he's got some work cut out for him here.
I was just going to say that.
I mean, it's possible to run these.
Not easy.
It's possible to run these out from here, but he's got his work cut out for him. He's got to play, precision position. Say that 5 times fast.
See where he lives this cue ball. He's got a little bit of an inside cut.
Yep, you can just follow to the rail, back out to.
He's very softly.
He's going to want to bring the cue ball back over to just about where the 3 ball is now, so that he has the proper angle on the 4 to draw across table for the 5 into the same pocket where he's going to shoot the 3.
Okay.
Although, to shoot it with draw and bring the cue ball all the way across again, you got to hit it with a little bit of speed, and the side pocket doesn't really like that much speed from this angle.
Yeah,
so
I've noticed that.
It's
see, nice gentle touch, so it's just right there.
Except
now,
he's got the wrong angle on this 4 ball, so
he may have to draw this back.
He may just play position on this 5-9 combo.
You did?
All right, well, let's see what Todd has in mind here. And he was playing for that 5-9. Alright, so Loy has a long, thin cut shot here on the 4. Just barely missed that, but he, alright, so he's left easy shot on the 4. Easy shot on the 4. Problem is still going to be coming back around from the 5 to the 6. Looks to me like if he gets, looks like he can play position on the 5 ball so that he can follow to the end rail and then back towards the middle of the table to shoot the 6 in the same pocket as the 5. So he'll have to make sure he gets on the right side of on the correct side of the 5 to do that. And he has a bit more angle than he wanted here, although he can probably follow this with right English. He can probably spin this 2 rails around, avoiding the 9. He'll hit to the right side of the 9 here. I think he can spin around 2 rails back towards the middle of the table. I think he can avoid the 9. Oh, he won. He chose to go under the 9. That was pretty risky, but it looks like he's ended up just about perfect.
Well, it paid off. A little ring around the rosy.
Okay, that's may have ended up
pretty straight.
Pretty straight, but not. It doesn't look like he's completely 100% straight. It looks like he might be able to draw back, nudging off of the 8 and bringing the cue, which would cause the cue ball to come out
But he's
a little bit. Looks like he's going to follow 2 rails, which is just fine. Nice stroke, and that's just about perfect.
okay.
He's just followed to the end rail, back up. Probably just a touch of inside English.
But not too hard.
Okay, more than a touch of inside English, a healthy dose of inside.
And all he has to do is just stop or just float the ball up a little bit for the 9.
Some people like shooting with a nice stroke and shooting just a stop shot. Other people like to just follow it down and go with a softer stroke. Whatever you're more
I'm a
comfortable with.
softer stroke.
As you may have noticed, Todd is not a soft stroke kind of guy.
No, not at all. And that does it for Todd Marsh.
All right, that was an exciting match.
Alrighty.